a huge ball of very hot gases like the sun. A star is a massive, bright sphere of plasma held together by gravity that produces energy through nuclear fusion at its core. Imagine you're at a crowded concert, feeling the heat from the tightly packed crowd around you. Just like the warmth and energy you experience in that dense gathering, a star is a huge ball of very hot gases where particles are packed closely together, generating immense heat and light. The crowd's body heat and movement are like the nuclear reactions in a star's core, constantly churning and producing the energy that radiates outward, much like the sun's energy reaching us. A group of planets and other objects that revolve around a sun, solar system. A solar system is a collection of planets and other celestial bodies orbiting a star. Imagine trying to keep track of all the people moving around you in a busy shopping mall. Just like the way shoppers navigate around a central hub of stores, planets and other celestial objects orbit around the sun in a solar system. In this analogy, the mall represents the solar system, the central hub of stores is the sun, and the shoppers are akin to the planets and other objects, each following its own path, but all revolving around the same central point. A natural body that revolves around a planet. Moon. A moon is a celestial object that orbits a planet, reflecting sunlight and affecting tides on Earth. Imagine trying to keep a hula hoop spinning around your waist. Just like how the hula hoop revolves around your body, a moon is a natural body that revolves around a planet. In this analogy, your waist represents the planet, while the hula hoop is like the moon, continuously orbiting due to the balance of forces, gravity for the moon and your movement for the hula hoop, keeping both in motion around their central point. An object that moves around a larger object in space, like the moon around Earth. Satellite. A satellite is an object in space that orbits another larger object, like a planet. Imagine you're trying to keep a hula hoop spinning around your waist. Just like the hula hoop needs the right speed and direction to keep circling you without falling, a satellite must travel at the right velocity and path to orbit around a larger object like Earth. In this analogy, your waist represents the planet, the hula hoop is the satellite, and the spinning motion is the satellite's orbit, demonstrating how balance and momentum keep both in consistent motion around their central points. A body of rock and metal that orbits the sun. Asteroids are like giant space rocks that travel around the sun, mainly found between Mars and Jupiter in the asteroid belt. Imagine you're trying to find the perfect spot for your keys in your house so that they're easy to find when you need them. This is similar to how an asteroid finds its spot in the vastness of space, orbiting the sun, just like your keys orbit the central location in your home. Just as you wouldn't leave your keys in a random place, but rather in a designated spot where they can be easily accessed, an asteroid follows a defined path around the sun, maintaining its position in the cosmic house of our solar system. A body of ice, rock, and dust that orbits the sun. A comet is a celestial object that develops a glowing head and tail as it gets closer to the sun. Imagine trying to juggle multiple tasks at work while keeping everything organized and on track. This scenario is similar to a comet, which is a body composed of ice, rock, and dust that orbits the sun, maintaining its path amidst the vastness of space. Just as each task, ice, rock, and dust, needs to stay together to form a coherent workflow, the tasks orbit around your central goal, the sun, ensuring that everything remains in motion and aligned with your objectives. A streak of light created when a meteoroid is heated by Earth's atmosphere. Meteor. A meteor is a bright trail of light in the sky caused by a space rock burning up as it enters Earth's atmosphere. Imagine trying to run really fast through a crowded room full of people. As you push your way through, the friction and collisions with other people cause you to get hot and sweaty. Similarly, when a meteoroid travels swiftly through the Earth's atmosphere, it collides with air molecules, causing it to heat up and create a bright streak of light. Just as the crowded room generates heat from contact and friction, the atmosphere heats the meteoroid due to the intense friction and collisions, resulting in the meteor's brilliant glow. The attractive force between all objects that have mass. Gravity is a force that pulls objects toward each other, like how Earth pulls us toward its surface. Imagine trying to keep a messy room tidy, where every item seems to have a mysterious attraction to the floor. Just like how those objects seem irresistibly drawn to the ground, gravity is the force that pulls objects with mass towards each other, like the Earth pulling everything towards its center. In this analogy, the floor represents the Earth. The scattered items are the objects with mass, and their tendency to fall and stay put is akin to the gravitational pull that keeps us grounded. The path of one body around another, like Earth's orbit around the Sun. Orbit. An orbit is the curved path that an object takes around a star, planet, or moon due to gravity. Imagine trying to keep a hula hoop spinning steadily around your waist. Just like the hula hoop needs the perfect balance of speed and rhythm to stay in motion around your body, Earth needs the right balance of speed and gravitational pull to maintain its orbit around the Sun. In this analogy, your waist represents the Sun, the hula hoop is Earth, and the rhythmic motion you use to keep it spinning is similar to the gravitational force and momentum that keep Earth in its orbit. A massive system of stars, gases, and dust held together by gravity. A galaxy is a huge collection of stars and other matter bound together by gravity. Imagine trying to keep a group of friends together at a crowded concert where everyone is being pushed and pulled by the crowd. Just like how your friends stick close to you to avoid getting lost, a galaxy is a massive system of stars, gases, and dust, all held together by gravity, preventing them from drifting apart in the vastness of space. In this analogy, gravity acts like the bond of friendship, keeping everything, stars, gas, and dust, clustered together despite the chaotic movements around them, much like how your group stays unified amidst the concert's bustling crowd. A large body that revolves around the sun or star. Planet. A planet is a big object in space that moves in a path around a star, like Earth does around the sun. Imagine trying to find the perfect rhythm on a busy roundabout, where you must navigate without colliding with others. This is similar to how planets revolve around the sun, maintaining a consistent orbit while avoiding any collisions. Just like cars on a roundabout follow a circular path around a central point, planets orbit the sun in a regular, predictable manner, each maintaining its own path and speed to ensure a harmonious dance in the vastness of space. The turning of a planet on its axis, rotation. Rotation is the circular movement of an object around an internal axis. Imagine trying to evenly toast a marshmallow over a campfire without burning it. Just as you slowly rotate the marshmallow to ensure all sides get the right amount of heat, a planet rotates on its axis to ensure that all parts experience sunlight and darkness. In this analogy, the marshmallow represents the planet, the campfire acts like the sun, and the careful rotation mimics the planet's rotation, which allows for even distribution of light and heat across its surface. The motion of one body around another, like the Earth around the sun. Revolution. In science, revolution is the circular or elliptical movement of an object around another object or point. Imagine you're trying to stay in the loop with a group of friends, always rotating between each other's homes for gatherings. Just like you revolve around your friends' homes, the Earth revolves around the Sun in a never ending orbit. In this analogy, your group of friends is like the gravitational pull of the Sun, constantly drawing you back into the cycle of visits, ensuring a stable and consistent pattern of movement, just as the Sun's gravity keeps the Earth in its orbit. Changes in the shape of the Moon as seen from Earth. Moon phase. Moon phase is the appearance of the illuminated portion of the Moon that we see from Earth as it orbits our planet. Imagine trying to watch a movie on a laptop screen while someone keeps adjusting the screen angle. Just like the movie's image appears differently depending on the angle, the Moon's phases change based on the angle from which we view the illuminated part of the Moon. In both cases, the changes in appearance are due to the perspective from which light, the movie's backlight or the sun's light on the Moon, is observed, highlighting how perspective alters what we see. A pattern or shape formed by a group of stars. Constellation. A constellation is a recognizable grouping of stars in the night sky that forms a pattern and is often named after mythological figures or animals. Imagine trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle without a picture on the box to guide you. Just like how you need to focus on the shape and fit of each puzzle piece to create a coherent image, identifying a constellation involves recognizing patterns among a seemingly random scatter of stars. In both cases, the individual pieces or stars might seem unrelated at first, but when you connect them correctly, they form a meaningful picture or pattern, illustrating how we make sense of chaos by finding order within it. Everything that exists, including the stars, planets, and energy. Universe. The universe is the vast space that contains all matter and energy, including galaxies, stars, and planets. Imagine you're trying to organize a cluttered room filled with various items like books, clothes, gadgets, and furniture. Just like you need to find a place and purpose for each item to create a functional and harmonious living space, the universe organizes everything that exists, from stars and planets to energy, to form a coherent and interconnected cosmos. In this analogy, the cluttered room represents the universe's vast expanse. Each item symbolizes celestial bodies or forms of energy, and your organization efforts mirror the laws of physics that govern the universe's structure and behavior. The daily rise and fall of the water level in the oceans. Tide. Tide is the movement of ocean water caused by gravitational forces from the moon and sun. Imagine you're trying to keep a consistent level of coffee in your cup while walking on a moving train. Just like the train's motion causes your coffee to slosh back and forth, the gravitational pull from the moon and the sun causes the ocean's water level to rise and fall. In this analogy, your coffee cup is the Earth's oceans, and the train's movement is the gravitational forces, both leading to a cyclical rise and fall in levels, whether it's coffee or ocean water. The distance light travels in a year, 9.5 trillion kilometers, light year. A light year is a unit of distance that measures how far light travels in 1 year in space. Imagine you're planning a long road trip across the country to visit family, and you're trying to grasp just how far you need to travel. Just like planning out that enormous distance can seem daunting, understanding the concept of a light year is about comprehending a vast space that can be challenging to visualize. In both cases, you're dealing with large-scale journeys. Your road trip covers thousands of kilometers, whereas a light year covers the distance light travels in a year, 9.5 trillion kilometers. So just like your car journey is broken down into manageable parts, like hours and stops, Think of a light year as breaking down the immense stretches of space into something we can wrap our minds around by considering how far light, the fastest thing in the universe, travels in the span of a year. The bright explosion of a dying supergiant star. Supernova. A supernova is a powerful burst of light and energy that happens when a massive star explodes at the end of its life. Imagine you're trying to hold on to a large stack of boxes while climbing a staircase, but eventually you lose your balance, and the boxes come crashing down in a spectacular mess. This chaotic scene is similar to a supernova, where a massive supergiant star can no longer support the immense pressure of its own gravity and collapses. Just as the stack of boxes becomes unstable and falls apart, the star's core succumbs to gravitational forces, leading to a dramatic explosion that we see as a bright supernova in the sky.